Hey guys, how you doing? My name is Rich Guzman.
Hi guys, I'm Anastasia Hosbo, known as Coach Ace.
And welcome to Ace and Rich Freedom by Design. And check it out, today we're going to talk about something very important that we're going to leave off where we left off last time was actually the driving traffic portion. Now we're going to talk about what do you do after you drive traffic? I mean, what's the purpose of, getting leads, right? We can't just get leads and hope for sales, though it can happen sometimes right away. But the majority and the bulk of your sales come, through this next process.
That's right.
And Anastasia is going to really talk about this today, get more in depth, more detail, and how you can really, really crush it with understanding how to tap into your leads. Because this is a strategy, and when you learn to tap into the strategy, you can pretty much, make your list, with your autoresponder, pretty much ATM, cash on demand, as they call it.
I prefer Coach Ace.
Coach Ace.
Yes.
Will tell you what's going on.
Ace Guzman.
Ace Guzman. So she's going to tell you about this, guys. It's really important. Pay close attention because this is all about, what's next. I mean, once you have traffic, what is next? Okay? And go ahead.
So once you have traffic, the next thing is actually following up with those leads, right? Because once you have traffic coming in and you have an endless flow of leads coming into your autoresponder, like we've been talking about all this time, is to make sure, is to make sure that you are following up consistently, okay? Without follow-up, you really are affecting the results and the outcome of your conversions. Without follow-up, you will have no sales. And without follow-up, then you won't understand the conversion mechanism. And it's funny because somebody just posted this as a question today earlier, actually. They said, when I posted the question inside our Wake Up and Prosper group, which is a free Facebook group that we actually are very well involved in, and it's really for our list. This is how we communicate and follow up with our leads. And we invite them to a central place that they can come and get to know, like, and trust us and see what it is that we can do to help them solve their problems. This prompt that I put fill in the blank just moments ago, I posted saying, okay, so you're an entrepreneur. What is it else that you would like to learn more about in order to be successful with online marketing? And believe it or not, that's exactly what the person said. They said, I want to learn how to take my leads and get more conversions, get more sales. Well, I told that person that is a skill set in itself. You have to learn to practice how to follow up. Otherwise, if you don't understand the conversion mechanism side of things when it comes to follow up, you have no sales. So you can't get to the sale until you learn how to do the build up, the know, like, and trust relationship portion. And the way to do this is to make sure that you're sending a series of emails over a period of time consistently. Now, in the other episode, we talked about the SOAP series, did we not?
Yes, we did. The SOAP series of actually indoctrinating the leads. Right away, as soon as they come in, they get to know who you are. Now, when it comes to the SOAP series is designed to set the stage. It's also set to really give you your backstory by providing high drama, right. And then also, building empathy and also providing hidden benefits. And then at the end of that 5-day soap opera series, you want to make sure to do a call to action. Send them to a location, which will be your offer.
Right,
which
and
is very important.
One of the biggest mistakes, Rich, that most beginners in affiliate marketing have is they tend to sell in the first email. And that's a big no-no. Okay, you don't want to put your first email, which is the first email that your new lead is going to get, as far as a pitch fest. You don't want to put multiple PS lines. You don't want to put multiple links in there that leads to some capture page or a sales page. You don't want to do that. Refrain from using the first email doing this, because you're going to give your new lead a bad taste in their mouth and they're going to unsubscribe from your list. Exactly.
I mean, when it comes to the welcome email, there's two different ways of doing it. You can send them to, like, let's say they opt in into a page. It's okay to send them, to that page in your first email because it reminds them where to go back to. But you don't want to, like she said, you don't want to spam your email with a whole bunch of links. Just send them to one link. Say, hey, click over here. You know what I mean? Because you might have missed it. But just to let you know, here's the page and things like that. And go into your story, right? Go into the first part of what we're talking about here, okay, which is setting the stage, like what's going to happen that first day.
Right, just like a regular soap opera that you would watch on, television, they set the stage in the first pilot, right? You have no clue what's going to happen. Like, we just recently watched a new show by Jim Carrey, right? He's back in acting, and I'm really happy that he's back because we get to see a different side of him in this character that he's playing with it's on Netflix, right? Well, it's called Kidding.
When you become a marketer, you start to see...
Or is it Showtime?
It's Showtime.
Showtime, okay.
Yeah. You can get it, through Prime and stuff like that.
Right, right.
I can tell you that if you look at, the way they do this, they always leave like an open loop to keep you interested.
Right.
To watch the other episode that's coming next.
Exactly.
And once you become a marketer, guys, and you start to really understand marketing, you start to really see how people are running their businesses when it comes to different industries.
Right. If there's really anybody that knows how to write a badass soap opera series, it's filmed, like, the film director, the people who write the scripts, the people who create these storylines, they are just literally crazy.
And it's not the movies, it's actually the series.
It's the build-up.
Yeah, like...
The series and what happens next, and wait till tomorrow, and, tune in the next episode, where this is going to happen.
That's awesome.
You got to get in flow like that when you're creating your soap opera series, and when you're creating it, you're not selling in the first actual email. If anything to put in the first email are a couple of things. Number one is you want to instruct, and I say instruct, your new lead or subscriber to whitelist your email address. Now, why do I say this? Because it's very important that they get the next emails. If you don't tell them this in the first email, they will forget. Don't assume that they know how to whitelist. You need to instruct them. So how do you whitelist? You basically tell them to just add your email address to their contact address book. That's it.
Yeah.
That's all you do, okay? But internet marketers use terminologies and glossary terms that you probably are not too familiar with, and it's called whitelisting. So now you know what whitelist means. You want to put that somewhere in the body of the text. Towards the end of your email, you say, hey, over the next coming days, not next coming emails, please don't do that. The next coming days, I will be sending you a series of emails. I want to make sure you don't miss the emails. So please whitelist our email address, and that simply means to just add us to your contact address book so you don't miss when I'm sending you an email and it doesn't go into spam.
All you have to do is just tell them add my email to contact, and if you want, you can put the email right below that line.
Right.
So that way you can just add it, make it convenient for them.
So as far as links is concerned, you can put a link inside the first email, and it could be to your Facebook account, like your profile, and you can say, hey, connect with me, I'm social, let's connect on Facebook. That's a great way to do it in the first email. Or, hey, subscribe to my YouTube channel, right? If you're doing lots of videos on YouTube, and YouTube is your medium platform that you're using to build your audience, then yes, you want to build that relationship of know, like, and trust with YouTube. And if you have a YouTube channel, you can also have and prompt them subscribe to my YouTube channel. But don't go putting Facebook, YouTube, LinkedIn, Twitter, Pinterest, Instagram. You do that, you're going to give them a bad taste in their mouth. They're going to unsubscribe from your list. Okay, so that's the first email. Now, as you do the build-up, you want to provide value in the series of emails. Okay, now what do I mean by providing value? Information. Okay, you want to provide backstory and things about you and things that you've learned that through trial and error before you became an entrepreneur, before you decided to find your product or service or business company. Like, you want to go through the backstory, right? I used to be an accountant. I used to work as a nurse. I used to teach school to, preschoolers. I used to, be a home caregiver. Whatever it was that you did before as a job, you want to share that side of you, because don't forget, you're talking to a cold market. They don't know you. So when you meet somebody, you want to be able to establish that connection that you're normal. You're normal. You have a job like everybody else, right?
Yeah.
You're no one special. You can do this, right? So you want to give them that, me too, kind of a factor, right? I have a job, you have a job, we're talking one-on-one, okay? This is what I did, and why I don't like my job, or I hate my job, or whatever. Some people love their job and still do this. Some people hate their job and do this. whatever reason, build up to chapter 3, and let them know that you're about to share some interesting, facts about what happened to you, what gave you that epiphany that said, you know what, this has got to stop. I'm tired of working my life like a workhorse or a hamster wheel, right? I am done. I want better than this. I deserve more, right? So you're going to put that in your build up in your chapter 4, okay, email. And that builds up into your soap series. And after you find that, you educate them on the value of how they should create some kind of exit plan of their 9 to 5. Like some type of plan that they're going to quit their job one day, fire their boss, travel the world, and have a life of freedom, that they're building a lifestyle, okay? Don't get vanilla here, because once you're lucky enough that you get them to chapter 3 to open it. So you have to consider when you look at your open rates, if you see them opening it and they get to make it all the way to 3 and 4, you're golden, because they're about to see the end of your chapter, which is your call to action, and that's where you sell. That's where you close, okay? And you're in chapter 5. That's the last chapter. I told you enough about me. I'm telling you what's possible for you. You just need to make a decision. Click the link below, blah, blah, blah. That's your call to action.
Exactly.
Right.
Yep.
Pretty much in a nutshell.
Exactly. This is how we take people that completely do not know us, and we, bring them into our world by hooking them into our story.
Yes.
All right. That's the conversion factor that you're probably missing.
Yes.
In your business when you're actually running ads. People don't know who you are, so you're like, okay, well, who is this person? I'm on their list. I have an interest, but I don't trust them yet, so I'm not going to buy from them. This is how you can build trust and reliability, and you can actually have people come into your world, and then this is how they get introduced to you. We call that an indoctrination series, right? The soap opera series is an indoctrination series, so it's introduced to you who you are, so that way they're ready to buy from you when you provide the offer.
So if you guys are getting value from what I'm saying here, and you have more clarity, give me a like. Okay, smash that likes button, because this information is so critical to your success, especially when you're starting out in affiliate marketing. Some affiliate marketers tend to believe that if they put a product or service online, they're going to make money, and that's the bottom line. That's it. That's all they care about, never making a connection with their new customer. I got news for you. Your customer, as well as your potential customers, are important, and you need to follow up with them by bringing them into your world. You need to share that piece of your life with them in order to establish some type of relatability with you, so that they can like you, okay? Because like I said, these people are cold. They're cold traffic. Now, numerous times we put emails after we do our soap series. We're consistently following up. Every single day after the soap series, we're following up with some piece of value, whether it be some piece of education, some information about a book we read. We have things like videos that we've done ourselves that we can say, hey, did you miss this episode? Watch this. We want them to stay in our world, because once you get them through chapter 5, you don't just stop.
That's true. Yeah.
You have to keep going. See, that's the thing. People get lazy.
No,
they don't want to do the work. After they think they
true.
do 5 emails, then they stop, and then after that they think that they're going to get a sale. No. It takes the average customer, before they become a customer, at least 5 to 7 times of exposure. 5 to 7 times of exposure before they buy.
That is the industry standard.
That's the industry standard. So if you're not in their inbox, someone else is.
Yep.
And they're following up with them more than you. So keep that in mind. When you drop the ball in your business, someone else is going to claim that person, because a lead on your list is not yours. I'm going to repeat that. The lead on your list that you've generated is not yours. It's no one's, because that lead is free will. That lead can be on my list, your list, the other person's list, your competitor's list. They are everywhere. It's up to you how you write your titles and how you structure your email. It's going to grab their attention. So each point has to count. So think of it like a video game. If your subject line is going to grab their attention and they click on it, you got 5 brownie points. Okay? If they open the email and read it to the end, okay, another 5 brownie points. If they click on any of your call to action links and end up on your sales page, another 5 brownie points. Are you getting what I'm talking about here, guys? Think of it like a video game. Anything that you do piece by piece, it counts towards the conversion mechanism, which will lead to the sale. But if they just open and they do nothing, then obviously something you're doing in your email did not resonate with that lead. They didn't either like your subject line, either they were offended by it, or it just is not mesh well, right?
Exactly.
Doesn't mesh with them. Whatever you're talking about, you're boring. And you're boring them to death. You need to change the way you're actually writing.
Exactly.
And that's how you're going to learn exactly what to write, by looking at the open rates in your emails and seeing what is it that the type of leads are looking at as far as the topics you're writing about they're interested in. Could be personal development, could be stuff about business, it could be something that's non-business related. You don't know. One of my emails that I actually have a high open rate on is about fear. That's a personal development type of email.
Yes.
And it had a high open rate and a high click-through rate. Was I selling in that email? No. I actually was taking the lead to read some information, be infotained. We call it infotainment, right? Provide education, but entertainment at the same time, infotainment. And what happened was, when I was doing that, I would drive them to a YouTube channel, right to the video, about fear. Same topic, same discussion.
Yes.
It's congruent. And that's another thing you need to understand when it comes to follow-up is, anytime you drive your lead somewhere, it has to be congruent with what you're talking about in your email. That's what I got to say about that.
All right. Well, hey, that was straight to the point.
Yeah.
And one other thing I just want to, before we take Q&A, I just want to talk about the fact that people, they expect things too much too quickly. And I'm going to tell you something. It's because, let's say you're driving traffic, you're generating a lead, and then going onto your list. Here's the thing. Responsiveness cannot be predicted.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay?
It's true.
Responsiveness cannot be predicted. Remember that. This is why it's important to stay consistent, and if you don't stay consistent, you're not going to be available for the wins. You're only going to be available for the losses. Most people start, they stop, they start, they stop. Successful people show up for success every single day, and they stay consistent. So after they're indoctrinated for 5 days, they go into a separate list, which is your broadcast list. Are you communicating with those leads every single day?
Every day.
Every day. That way you are, like you said, in their inbox.
Yes.
And your competitors are not outdoing you. You're showing up for success, just like your competitors.
Exactly.
Model after success. Okay? Don't innovate, imitate. All right? So we're ready for Q&A. Ready?
Yes.
Awesome. Q&A time, guys. Q&A. Woo! I love Q&A. So anyways, who we got here? Joyce, what's up? Mandy. And Mandy. Oh, okay, we got a couple people on today. Oh, all right.
So if you have a question for me or for Rich, go ahead and put the letter Q and then ask your question. And thank you for the likes. Thank you so much.
Yep, appreciate it. Yep, make sure you comment, like, and subscribe. And click on the notification bell so you don't miss a beat when we come up with more content.
Mandy says, we live in an instant society, need everything now. Yeah, we call that the microwave mentality. You know how you put food in the microwave and you want it fast? That's exactly it, the microwave mindset. Everybody wants something fast. But that's because our conditioning is all about instant gratification. But when you're in business, you're not going to be instantly gratified. It's not like that. You have to learn that our industries are not alike.
Yeah.
You're in a different industry now. You're no longer working for the man. You're working for you.
You're creating your own economy.
Exactly.
Whole different mindset.
Here it is. Question Q. Some have said that open rates do not matter because people can read without opening. Is that true?
Wrong. They can actually, they can't read the whole email. They can see maybe the title, maybe the first line, but that's about it. They have to open the email.
The autoresponder will only count if it's opened.
Open rates are vitally important because it measures the percentage of your open rate, how many people are opening your emails. And then the more people that open, the more click-throughs you're going to get. The less people that open, the less click-through rate you're going to get. And that is a problem if people are thinking that open rates don't matter. I don't know where you heard that from, but I feel sorry for their business. I really do.
Yeah.
If they're not measuring open rate, then that's a serious problem.
Yeah, be careful who you're getting advice from, but I thank you for coming forward with that information, because there's a lot of things online that will misconstrue how email marketing really works. And honestly, to be straight up with you, no one's really teaching email marketing. There are no courses out there that are teaching it. You have to go through the journey yourself. You have to literally practice and practice and practice
like
and practice.
Anything you do in the world,
everything comes through practice. That's how I got good at it, and I'm no expert by any means, but I'm an expert in the eyes of my audience. My audience loves my emails. How do I know? Because I have actual real people, and I do solo ads, so I do free traffic and I do paid traffic. But I love the fact that I can prompt my list to do something and they'll do it. I can issue an exercise in an email and I'll get a reply right after they open it.
How
And
cool is that?
they're sending me prompts, questions, they're sending me their homework. I mean, I'm getting my leads to do homework. Come on. You know, that's a very responsive list if I would tell really would tell you. So when I tell you this, Mandy, yes, it's good that you ask questions like that to us. You know, being your mentors, we can tell you the right thing. And if we didn't know, we would tell you we don't know, and we would find out from the right people who do. Okay?
As far as George Jolly asked, suggestions on free things if you don't have anything. I am working on something.
When it comes to giving free things, okay, first of all, it's all about branding you. Okay, Joyce? It's about branding you. They got to see your face somewhere. It's like if you go to Barnes & Noble and you see on the cover of a book that's a bestseller next to a book that is not a bestseller, which book are you going to buy? Right?
Good point.
Which book are you going to buy? The one that's the bestseller, because obviously there's an audience of readers that likes that book more than they like the book that's not getting that much attention. So with you, your face has to be seen, or your voice must be heard somewhere. So you can write your own checklist or how-to or something that gives tips or tricks or hints or life hacks, something like that that's of value you can give away for free.
Yes.
Okay? The other thing you can give away is a video that you did, that you talk about something, a specific topic that your audience is already searching for, that they need help solving their problem, and you just provided it in a video solving their problem. But they saw your face and heard your voice talking on the video. That establishes credibility. Okay? And that know, like, and trust relationship with cold traffic. So those are some 2 things I can give you away that will say it will be a good free offer. The other thing could be something known as PLR. Now, what does that stand for? It stands for private label rights. Now, this is something that I come to terms with that is available online, and there are these private label rights documents and things that they have that are in PDF form, okay, that you could literally give away.
Value-based.
They're value-based within your niche.
You just got to read the license, because some things you could actually...
It is a license.
Some things you can put your name on.
Right.
So you're actually the one giving the value.
Exactly. But you cannot change the document, because the rules are with PLR, you can't change the document into your own words or of any kind. You can just put your name on it and then just give it away.
Absolutely.
Right?
Correct.
So this is a great way for those of you who don't have anything to give away. Look into PLRs.
Yeah. I used PLRs before.
Me too.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I like them.
It's great stuff.
Get great ideas too. Write good blog posts.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
I mean, you can get. I mean, what if you watch it? You know, what if you read a PLR, you get an idea from it? Why can't you go into Word
Exactly.
and create your own
Yes.
PLR?
Yes.
Just from being inspired from an idea that you read.
Yeah, exactly.
You know.
I'm seeing the cues, Rich. Let's go.
Okay. Let's see here. More cues.
Yep. Mandy, she's like, I can tell you who said it, but not on here. Laugh out loud. That's okay. You don't have to tell us. I only listen to you guys, but some people have told others that you cannot base things off of open rates because of what, like I told you above. Yeah, like I said, people will confuse you, you know. Some people are saying things like that because they're trying to sell you something else.
Yep, gotta learn marketing.
Mm-hmm.
That's where it's at.
Remember, sales is all about psychology too, guys.
No matter what you're selling out there.
Yeah, it really
I
is.
mean, I want to just tell you something right now if I wanted to. I can go to ClickBank and I can provide an offer for weight loss. And you might think, well, that's not really, relevant to the list.
Yeah.
Well, anything is relevant to the list. If there's a product that's solving a problem, we could actually have people on our list that have a weight problem that are trying to lose weight to, get better health to themselves. And by me providing some good value, they'll probably buy that product too, right?
Yes.
It's all about being consistent and building a relationship with your list.
Here's an idea that I can give you, Joyce, as well, before I answer the next question. In the very beginning, when we first started, we had no clue about email marketing, and we didn't know what to give our list. So we understand and can relate totally what you guys are going through with what the hell do I give my list? And Rich came up with a brilliant idea, and you probably modeled this after somebody, I'm sure. But we give away the Science of Getting Rich book.
Oh yeah. I've seen people give away books in their list.
You give away a book.
Why don't I give away this book? It's available for free. I got a PDF. I can give it away.
Yep.
Cool. Sounds great. And that's what I did, and people love it. And you're just giving away, a lot of value there.
Yeah, just that alone. And we even got replies from our list that said, "Thank you. I never read this book before, but I'll be looking forward to reading it." And these are people you wouldn't think that would be like, really? Like they opened the email. They clicked the link, they downloaded the PDF. It was the book by Wallace D. Wattles, The Science of Getting Rich. Now, it's easy for them. They could go on Amazon on their own and buy the book themselves, or they don't have to do the searching, and you did the work already for them, and you have it right there, instant download. There you go. You see, the whole point of giving something for free is not to get your lead to have to go somewhere else to get it. They can get it directly from you.
Yeah, I just put an image and hyperlink the image in the autoresponder. That's it. That's all I did.
Another thing I do when I give away stuff is graphics. I'm a graphic artist by freelance, of course. And by any means, I use Canva. And when I write and create stuff, I like to get creative and create graphics. So I say, here's your first 30 days of graphics that I have for you that you can use for Facebook. And there you go. This is all for you for free. What am I doing there? They're like, oh, wow, I didn't have to create 30 pieces of graphics. Ace did it for me, right?
Now, this is a really, really good question. And Mandy asked this question, and this is something everybody should really, really understand. My hubby asked why you guys give away all this info for free. It sparked a question for me. How do you know, or how do you know how much to give for free? I know what you mean, that's why I'm talking like that. And when to charge for the value. Hope you know what I mean.
We know exactly what you mean.
I know exactly what you mean.
Yeah.
Well, here's my philosophy. My philosophy is give it away. Don't hoard it.
That's right.
Because we're living in a thank you economy, as Gary Vaynerchuk says.
Yes.
Why be afraid to give value, and to the point that, for me, it's all about welcoming people into our world by giving them value. And I don't really care about giving so much value they're like, oh my God, you guys are just giving it all away. Good.
Yeah.
Good. What that does, it actually builds a lot of trust with the individual, and then they want to work with you, because could you imagine what else they're going to get when they sign up with us? A lot more. A lot more.
And can I just add to that?
And, hold on.
Go ahead.
And when they meet us in person, they have no clue. That's another level. Go ahead.
So what I want to add is, if you guys really want to understand the effect of giving value to somebody who is not expecting it, take a look in the chat very closely. You see the reactions that are coming from yourselves. And look at Joyce Jolly's reaction. Ooh, I love the graphics idea. Value right there. Did you see that? She had an aha moment. She was like, I didn't think about that, but thanks to Ace, she just gave me something that I could build on, and I can add that as my giveaway. She just helped me out. That's what value really is. It's how you're helping your lead out. How are you helping them?
Your audience, your lead.
Your leads, your audience, your subscribers. You're giving things away in order for them to know, like, and trust you. In business, it's difficult for traditional brick and mortar businesses to do this. They have to lure you, okay, like a fishing line. into their world and they want to sell you something, okay? You ever been to a car dealership and looked at the nice vehicle and all of a sudden they lure you right in and they're like, hey, are you shopping for a car today? You're like, no, man, I'm just looking at cars today. That's it. I'm not buying nothing. I just want to look. They're like, all right, well, don't forget, my name is Kevin and I'll be right over here if you want to take out a look at this Lamborghini. You know? So what happens is they're hanging around like a couple of vultures, and they're watching your every single move because they go to training for this, and they learn those certain moves to lure you in. In email marketing, it's a little bit different because salesmen can't give you value. Online marketers can give tons of value. How? Through free digital downloads.
So how can a salesman give you value? Let me explain. There's two types of salesmen. The salesman that makes the most money is the one that gives the most value on how the car feels. Not the facts of it, but how does it feel? So in other words, like I've been seeing a trend with dealers, salespeople from certain dealers around the country opening up YouTube channels and giving value about the car. They're giving so much value now that they're literally delivering the car right to you, okay? And they're filming a video showing how they're wrapping up your car, how they're getting it up on the trailer, and they're just like, and they're telling you how the car feels, what's good about it, not what the motor size is. Those are all facts. People don't care.
They don't care
they
about
want to
facts.
know. They want to know when you step in that car and you step on that gas.
Yes.
They want to feel the G-force.
Yeah. There you go, Rich. Yeah.
Right? I've done that to you already. So it's like, baby, let's get in the car and let's go for a ride.
Yes.
I just say, hey, baby, you know what? This car over here has got 454 horsepower. This thing's got, like, electronic brakes, and I can go on and on about the facts and figures. She can give a shit about that.
That's right.
But I said, you know what? You know what I heard about this car, honey? This car runs nice. It's so comfortable, and the way it rides smooth. And you just see the gorgeous, like, the way it looks on the car with the aerodynamics and everything else like that. And I went into, like, things that were more about the car itself and not the facts of it.
Right.
The sexiness
how
of the car.
It feels
yeah.
to
The
sit
sexiness
in
of the car
yes.
instead of the facts of the car.
Right. Right. So when you're
So
writing,
what happened though?
Yeah.
So what I did was I was like, let's go for a ride. So I took her for a ride, and then when I actually stepped on the pedal, the car has a dial that says G-force because the car can take off that fast. No matter what the size motor is. But when I stepped on that gas, her back went back to the seat like this,
and my heart went.
And her chest, her heart went.
I felt the G-force.
Like she felt the G-force.
I was like, ah!
And I'm just going, what is that I felt in my chest? That's called the G-force.
Yeah.
Is that freaking car awesome or what? She's like,
nice car.
that car's got some torque, honey. Oh my God. Sold.
Yes, yes.
You see what I'm saying?
So when you're writing your emails, don't come from a place of salesmanship. Don't be the sleazy car salesman that kicks the tire and you're not yet ready to buy. Don't be that guy, okay?
Or that girl.
Or that girl. Write your emails from an emotional standpoint. Get emotional. Write descriptive words. Make people feel something. And if you're on our list, you can look at one of my series that I have currently testing right now. It's an 8-part series, and I'm already getting great feedback from it. I even got the leads doing homework, man, and I'm telling you, it is working. And what's great about it, it's making them feel something. Like you're literally putting them through an emotional roller coaster. I want you making them feel stuff, because when you make your list feel stuff, then they're gonna remember how you made them feel. Not what you said that actually meant buy me. It's not about them buying.
Yeah.
It's about making them feel something, okay? Let me see here. Joyce Styles says, do you have any suggestions on PLR websites? I can Google it or YouTube it, but YouTube gives so much value.
I was just about to say to do that because I haven't used one in so long. I just went on Google and just typed in like
PLR.
You know, PLR.
Private label rights.
I'll type in MLR for master label rights.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'll there's some sites that sell different offers and things like that, real cheap too. So that way when you download it, guess what? You have it. It's yours. But read the license because you might do a lot more than you think.
Yes.
Pretty awesome.
Tracy Lee has joined us here. He has a cue, Rich.
Oh, Tracy, what's up, bud?
How do I put my links in my soap series?
Well, that is when you go into Aweber and you hyperlink the word.
You just cover it up with your
highlight
mouse.
it.
Highlight it. That's what we mean by hyperlinking. Right? Are you going to answer it or am I?
No, go ahead.
Okay. And then what you're going to do is click the chain link. That's the icon in Aweber, and it's going to prompt you to insert your URL to where you want them to go to.
Exactly. That's how exactly you hyperlink.
That's hyperlinking.
Yeah, you never want to put a link. You want to hyperlink the word.
It's ugly if
Or
you
a
do it that way.
sentence.
And it's a turn off too. Rochelle. Okay, Rochelle says, Q, just wondering, where can I find free digital value to give away?
We just talked about that.
We did.
Just go in Google and type in MLR and PLR. And
you'll find a slew of great things. But remember, guys, when you're finding the private label rights and you want to go that direction, make sure you also read the content first to make sure it's relevant to your niche. You can't just like write stuff about video games, for example, like, or you know, gaming cheat codes or something that you find and go, oh, maybe they're into video games. No. You got to stick within your niche. So find things on the marketplace that you're having problems with when you first started. So kind of like turn the tables around. Like, you know, I want to learn about the industry a little bit, about working from, you know, online and getting involved in affiliate marketing, or, you know, how to do emails and shoot videos and all that kind of stuff. You can find PLRs like that. It'll help. Also, mindset, personal development are great ones because we use the Wallace D. Wallace one.
What I've done is I've done a lot, like when I was doing emails, I was doing like law of attraction videos.
That's what I meant.
I was doing, you know, like Bob Proctor's Science of Getting Rich. Different things that inspire me. If I find like a motivational video, they're out there everywhere. But make sure when you pick the video that there's nobody's link underneath it.
Absolutely. Very good tip.
Very, okay?
Because you don't want them going to, you know, that person's site. Yeah.
If it's just a video and it's just to serve the purpose of value, no links underneath, you know, you could link that video in your autoresponder and say, you know, I was watching this video today and it just really inspired me and really made me think how much potential we really have.
Right.
You know, and by speaking to them in that way, you get an idea now, huh? And then, you know, send them to the video. It's like, I just wanted to share this with you because it really inspired me and I thought this could inspire you. And you send them to that video and they watch it and they get inspired, and you watch it, you get inspired, and you're blown away. That's what I've done. Okay. They love it.
It's 7:40, but let me see here. We got more. Okay, wow, great. Mandy says, Q, if we see people are opening emails but no responses, how do we know we are holding their interest enough to want to buy? In the 5th email, should we be getting replies, messages on Facebook, etc.? To each his own.
In the beginning, you're going to just measure like the open rates and see.
Just look at your data.
Yeah, look at your open rates, look at your data, look at your click-through rate. Soap opera series, you don't really have links in the soap opera series, only at the end.
Yes.
So what you do is you measure like open rate, look at the people are opening your emails. You're on the right track because you're teaching people to open up your emails. You're training people to open up your emails. The more you do that, the more you're going to start clicking on links. The more you're going to click on those sentences that are hyperlinked to go to a page.
Exactly.
Right? So when they go to your broadcast list, automatically when you're broadcasting on a daily basis, which you should, you're going to actually get more response because they're actually been opening your emails from the beginning. Okay.
So look at your data because Aweber has really good reports, and you can see it right there in their dashboard. It will show you in the home tab, opens, clicks, you know, bounce, complaints if there's any.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, absolutely.
Just look at your metrics, but I pay more attention to the opens. Less about the clicks because I find more that if they're opening my emails, they're reading my content, and eventually they will end up converting.
Absolutely.
There's people that will stay on your list and look at all your stuff and they won't buy a thing. They just love getting that information until they're ready to buy. That's why you have to have the numbers in your favor, like Rich said.
You can't predict.
And keep driving traffic.
You can't predict responsiveness.
You can't predict responsiveness.
What you can predict is your consistency. And you need to really control what you can control.
Yes.
You can't control someone else's actions.
Exactly.
But, like I was talking about before, that Anastasia just said right now, okay? She said that you have to make sure that when people are on your list, they are literally going to buy when they're ready to buy.
Yes.
The numbers have to be in your favor. So the more consistent you're driving traffic, the more consistent you're following up, somebody's going to bite. Somebody's going to bite. It's like fishing. Okay? It's like fishing. You throw out the line, you go out there, maybe that day you didn't get a fish. The next day, they're biting. They clicked on some links.
Right.
Oh, fish escaped.
Right.
Then it becomes a sale. But every day you keep casting that line. You keep casting that line. And before you know it, you got one hooked. And that person been watching you for a while. Because if I think back, when I first started, I remember the behavior that I had. And I remember to measure that and always remember that and never forget that.
Yeah.
Because when somebody becomes a marketer and they run a business online, they forget where they came from. So for me, I still remember it took me a year to sign up with this woman. Now, I could think back and wonder, why didn't I sign up with this person sooner? Could have been I wasn't ready. Could have been that I was doing other things in my life, right? I was in a band, I was touring, I was doing my own thing, right? Opportunities show up that just one day, I was ready for that change. And because she kept emailing me every day, sending me videos of herself, okay? Hint, hint.
Here you go.
Sending videos of herself, inspiring me, telling me there's a better way. Well, guess what? I signed up with her. Now, let's take a step back. What if she didn't send me emails frequently?
Mm-hmm.
I probably would forget about her.
Right.
I probably would look for somebody else.
Exactly.
It's a valuable lesson, guys, I am sharing with you right now. Get out there, get on video, create pages, talk to your list. Because they're real. Inspire them. Teach them. Unplug them from the matrix. That's what it's all about.
Make sure that you guys are smashing that likes button. There's more than enough people here to do that. So be sure to do that because we're giving you so much.
This is literally, nobody talks about this.
Nobody really does. Nobody.
They talk about driving traffic. They talk to you about basic bullshit. But they don't really tell you the meat and potatoes of the marketing side of things. So if you're an affiliate marketer and you just got signed up and you're learning affiliate marketing, these are the essential, principles that you need to know,
yes,
or you are going to fail.
And this is
period.
not talked about.
I don't care if you're doing e-com. I don't care if you're an affiliate marketer. I don't care if you're selling something.
Yes.
If you're not building a list and you don't understand this conversion factor, you're done.
Yeah.
Your business is done. Period. Remember that. I'm telling you this from experience, through my failures. I'm just telling you. Okay? The only reason why I'm successful is because I've gone through the failures. I've gone through the bullshit. Now I know what works. So now that I know what works, I'm going to keep preaching it over and over and over till you guys get it. Repetition is the mother of all skill.
Oh, it sure is.
Yep.
So I'm sure you guys got lots of great ideas now. Got the juices flowing. I've given you so much to start building on and utilizing for your emails. So like I said, the first 5 emails is not where it stops. It's where it begins.
Yep.
So make sure that you do keep consistent with following up. That is the conversion factor that you're missing if you're not doing this on a daily consistent basis on top of broadcasting, which is another thing that we must cover in another future episode.
Yeah, future episode. Probably the next episode on Tuesday we'll cover broadcasting, the importance of it.
Yes, broadcasting is another component to conversions. And if you're not broadcasting, well, tisk, tisk, tisk. Guess what? You put your business at risk. Okay?
Tisk, tisk, tisk. You put your business at risk. I like that. It's pretty good.
These things just happen. They just come up,
man.
man.
Come a long way. But what I'm saying is,
yes,
and I go like this to hint her too, okay? Understand when you're creating emails, create pages, embed the video, start talking to these people like you're right in front of them. Because when you're on video and you create a page and they click on a link and they see you talking, it is the best next thing to being real.
Yeah.
In other words, face to face. Okay? Because video is worth 1,000,000 words, right? Picture's worth 1,000. I'd rather do video.
Yep. All right, cool. So with that being said, thank you so much for stopping by today's episode 16, the conversion factor you're missing here with affiliate marketing for beginners. Be sure to smash the likes button one more time. And if you're new here, subscribe to our channel here at Ace of Rich Freedom by Design to become a freedom warrior, right?
Yes, and stay tuned for episode 17. Where we're going to go over exactly, okay, the X factor of broadcasting.
Yes, broadcasting is everything.
Yep.
Make sure that you learn that on Tuesday. And tomorrow, tune in at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Don't miss the badass hot seat coaching call with us.
Back by popular demand.
You can bring all your questions you want as long as you're participating. We have, questions to actually go over. On top of that, there are going to be some awesome goodies tomorrow. We have some students that actually are reluctant to want us to review their soap series. So you don't want to miss that, because we're going to be putting them in the hot seat. You're going to be seeing their emails.
It's going to be cool.
It's going to be super cool.
It's going to be awesome.
Smash the likes button as well as the notification bell right there in the bottom corner, right, Rich?
Bring your work, guys.
Yes.
Bring your work.
Yes.
Yeah.
Make sure you click the notification bell so you don't miss a beat when we go live, and comment below this video so that way we can answer your questions. We do tend to get back to everybody in a timely manner. We do get busy, but we definitely care about you and love you guys. So if you comment below your comments and feedback about this video, something you don't understand, feel free to write it right below this video and we'll get right back to you.
And not only that, but if you want, we can take that question and ask it on the hot seat as well.
Yes, Joyce Jolly, that is the end of our stream. If you want us to answer that question, you got to make sure you're here tomorrow at 4 p.m. for us to answer it.
In the hot seat.
Hot seat tomorrow, 4 p.m. It's
All right,
going to be
guys.
awesome.
Love you guys. Appreciate you. We'll see you on a new live tomorrow. Bye now.
Bye.